Hello and welcome back to the Shack, the soft drink shack, Steve's soft drink shack. Today we are looking at another Boylan's product, Boylan Bottling Company out of Paterson, New Jersey. We are looking at Boylan's Creamy Red Birch Beer. I really like Boylan's original birch beer, and well, apparently birch beers can take on different colors and depending on, I guess, the species of birch that they use. Some are clear, some are brown, some are red. This one has a beautiful red color, but I'm saddened to report to you that it is actually food coloring. It's not actually the color of the birch sap, which kind of disappoints me, Boylan's. I expect more from you because you guys are pretty awesome. But apparently the creaminess comes from a vanilla flavor. It's almost more like a cream soda than just a straight birch beer. So I'm looking forward to getting into it right now. Even though it's red dye number 40, this Boylan's Creamy Red Birch Beer has a beautiful red color. I really, really like it, and that label on that bottle is just phenomenal. I think it's beautiful. That's gonna look so good in the soft drink shack graveyard, I tell you what. And this smells pretty much like the Boylan's original birch beer. It smells, if you're not familiar with that, it smells almost identical to an A&W root beer. But it has a bit of a vanilla smell as well. I'm not getting much of a vanilla taste from it. I'm just getting the birch beer taste, which is, don't get me wrong, phenomenal. I can't knock it for having that in it. But it's a little more of a subdued version of that birch beer flavor. It's similar to a root beer, but not quite. The birch beer is a softer root beer, and the creamy red birch beer is a softer birch beer. That's quite good. And it has a little bit less of the mint, I would say, than the original birch beer, but still has a little bit of it in there. So if you're not a fan of root beer, you want to know what all the fuss is about root beer, but you don't want to drink a hardcore one yourself right away, this would be a good intro to root beer or birch beer because they're very similar flavors. It's quite good. I prefer it a little more strong, but I certainly wouldn't call it bad. Now, before I let you go today, I want to have I want to leave you with a message, and that's that the Soft Drink Shack is doing well. We've got well over 100 hits so far on a couple of videos, and if you're liking the show, you're enjoying it, and you want to help me out, you want to do me a favor, share the show around, tell your friends about it. Maybe, I don't know, share it on Facebook or something. You know, the more people who see it, the more successful it'll become, the more episodes I'll be able to do, and it'll, you know, if you like it, it might turn out to be something pretty cool, cooler than it is now. And don't forget to leave me a comment if you have something that you'd like me to try. I'd love for more of the drinks that I review to be viewer submissions, because, you know, it's a little interactive element, and I'm sure you guys can suggest things to me that I've never seen and would never even think of. So keep that in mind. You have a good one.